Don't know why I made it harder for myself, but good evening, everyone. I'm Tassinix, and welcome to Week 1, Round 3 of Season 35, 5 vs. 5 Grand Arena Championship for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Our opponent tonight is CalKesti5, Dark Lord of the Sith. Formerly, this account was named Jakku Bombassa, if you know him. So, smart opponent in the past. Just a brief recap about this last round so you remember that I had so many two-shots and stuff. Just a brutal job of managing a bare full clear. And he pretty cleanly took me out, like one-shot everything. So this was an absolute sweep. And I learned a couple lessons there for what the set 5 crons do in 5s this time. That it wasn't active last time. So there was a lesson learned there. Several lessons. All right. We'll talk about this board here in just a second. But let's go ahead and do the bot stuff. So, desktop. Blow this up. Button. There it is. All right. So, rank 51 to 39. So this will keep me in the top 50 if I win. 11.3 to 10.8. Zeta's 257 to his 259. Omicrons. We're dead nuts even at 30. Wow, that's pretty cool. Top 80 average speed. My 144 to his 149. So yikes, he's got a bit of a speed advantage there. And when we go to the mod analysis, he has considerable more plus 25s, right? My 92 to his 120. 20 to 24 is my 196 to his 202. Plus 20s is my 288 to his 322. 15 to 19s, my 338 to his 393. So, great. All right, relic analysis. So, yeah, I have a bit of GP on him. 1523 total levels to his 1303. Hey, Valora, good to see you. Relic 9s. I have a lot on him here, actually. 27 to his 17. Relic 8's my 48 to his 34. And Relic 7's my 96 to his 67. So this will be my advantage, is just sheer Relic bulk, if not mods. Datacrons. Total rerolls. My 132 to his 259. So this guy goes ham on the Datacrons. Practically double my rerolls. Level 9 Datacrons, my 15 to his 36. Level 6 to 8 Datacrons, my 14 to his 6. Okay, yeah, and 3 to 5, my 17 to his 6. So yeah, he just took most everything to Relic 9 if he was, or Level 9 if he was taking it up at all. Alright, here's the top characters for comparison. Interesting. Alright, and then these key characters. Oh, that's a pretty fast JKL. Alright. And fleets were all even there. Alright, no big surprises. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the Omega Bot report. Alright, this guy looks like he's a European, so he's going to be attacking overnight. Unless, you know, something unforeseen happens. Alright, we can see here with the mod graph. Yeah, I mean, he's got me on mods. That's what that means. Hey, Revan, what's going on, man? Good luck today, kick his ass. Yeah, man, that's what we're going for. Appreciate the good luck. We're going to need it. It's been a tough week. We're 0-2 on the week, man. It's not good. Alright, Omicron-wise, he's, the only thing he has that I don't is Princess Leia and Akbar, so that is a real thing. I'll have to be mindful of that. Alright, defense. So this is last season. It is a bit of a different situation here, this 5, so you can't read too far into it, but it does kind of give you a sense of what he's comfortable setting. Lord Vader Maul, Jabba, Qui-Gon, that's Super Qui-Gon, Admiral Raddus, Gas, Malgus, Dash, Mon Mothma, Sortie, Rey Swolo, and then a Star Killer team of some kind. So it's pretty robust defense. As far as placement, nothing too surprising. Lord Vader historically was down south with Jabba, Qui-Gon, and I guess sometimes he did Gas, but really mostly Malgus. It's interesting. Oh, yeah, I mean, there's no excuse, man. Like, the way I got blown out in this last round, the first round, that just sucked. Like, I just was really pressed for time. The second round, I could have definitely planned some things differently. I couldn't have really known what I know now back when I was planning for the round, but it all seems pretty obvious now. And I think you'll get a sense of that when you look at today's board. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at offensive tendencies for last season. So, not a lot of orange and yellow, right? Generally pretty clean on his attacks. It's not good. All right, he's Saving C, Slacker, JMK, CLS, Iden, Bad Batch, Wampa, Inquisitors, JML most of the time. Yeah, well, 5 out of 9, just barely most. Sometimes he's setting it on defense, I'm guessing. He's failed on a Dash, a JML, a Jabba, and a Lord Vader Maul. Well, who hasn't been there? All right, not a lot to infer from that. Let's go ahead and jump back over to the main scene. Okay. All right, let's talk about my defense. Top side. We have Sortie, IG-11, BB-8, R2, T3, with a fairly crazy datacron on it. 27% added health, 9.5% armor, 9.5% protection, 108.5% armor, 56% tenacity. So pretty solid. Chippy Chipperson, subscribed. You've been here 11 months, man. Closing in on a year, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yeah, Chippy, thank you for the good luck. Man, feeling the love. Really appreciate that, man. All right, DR, BSF, Malik, Savage, and HK. And that's up here with 62.5% health steal, 17.5% health, 35.5% protection, and then the 15% turn meter gain whenever Darksiders use a special, so that should be fun. All right, and then we've got Mon Mothma, Katarin, Carapow, Hoth Rebel Scout, with some respectable dodge here. Armor penetration, crit damage stacking on 3, crit avoidance, and physical accuracy. So all very nice things for that team. And then we have Raddus, Cassian, Jin, K2, and SRP with a kind of a dud TIE Fighter pilot cron, but just happens to have an obscene amount of dodge. Almost 32% dodge. 99, almost 100% armor pen, and 39% physical accuracy. So that should be pretty good. All right. Yeah, all right. So we've covered top wall, bottom side. All right, so we've got Ray, Swolo, RJT, and Bag Boys with one of my extra Jabba crons. So it's only 7% health. I think I might have a better one for next week. We got crit damage here to 12.5%, 97% health steal, 53% armor, 45% potency. It's kind of whatever. It is what it is. Qui-Gon Jinn, JK, Cam, Ahsoka, GK. So we've set the full nasty Qui-Gon team. It's really fun. These guys are scary fast. Like 383, 382... 381 kind of fast, like zoom, zoom, zoom. All right, so we got tenacity, potency, and 60% crit damage, just being real casual. Let's see here. Then we've got Star Killer. So we've got EP, Marjade, Star Killer, Visas, and Mace, and that is with a 15% turn meter level 3. We've got some health, a bit of tenacity, a lot of crit damage, and a good chunk of health steal. So we'll see what happens, what he wants to do with that. And then we've got Malgus, Lobster Trooper, Set, Sith Marauder, and Talon with this fat health cron. 40.8% health added. We can take a look and see how what Malgus looks like. 22% health steal, 54% armor pretty much, 47% crit damage, and then you have the level 3. The first time each dark side ally is defeated, remaining dark side allies gain 15% offense and 20 speed for the rest of the encounter. So that's looking pretty solid. All right, so what you will observe is no GLs. Well, we have just the Ray up front, but no other GLs. Okay, So that is what we are showing him. All right, top side. Asked the wife if she would make me a martini. We'll see about that. All right, top side. He's got DR, BSF, Malak, Savage, and TIE Fighter pilot. This is a pain in the ass team, and I'm glad I don't have to figure it out on the bottom wall. Because, yeah, there's things that beat this handily, but you don't know which one you want to use, and I won't have to figure that out until I clear bottom front. But anyway, it's the bonus turn level 9. That's the important thing here. The cooldown reduction for Empire, I guess that's kind of neat. But the Dark Side level 3 does work for this team, so that's kind of nasty. The rest of this is pretty negligible, stat-wise. Alright, Mothma, Katarian, Kara, Hoth, Rebel Scout, man after my own heart. With some armor. Wow, 35% crit damage, pretty manly. 55% potency, 41% tenacity. So a good grab bag of stats. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, he's got Gas Rex, Arc, Echo 5s, Relic 9 Gas, Relic 8 5s, with 157% added armor, 63% crit damage, and 14% protection. So that's potentially pretty nasty. Man, that is just clicking. That is just annoying the crap out of me. This thing vibrates too much. Yeah, it just snapped in hand. I just snapped the handle on our box fan, just real casually. That's not good. All right. So then he's got, after gas, he's got Raddus, Jin, K2, Baze, and Cassian. What do we got going here, boys? 73% health, 72% health steal, 13% crit damage, 49.5% armor, 38% tenacity, 28% health. Wow. Pretty good team, actually. What are we looking at size wise? That is something. Hot damn, that is something. Alright, we'll have to use a pretty robust cron for that. Okay, so yeah, that covers his top side. Alright, down bottom, we've got Jabba, Chrysanthemum, Bausch, Scando, Piggy. And it's turn meter on level 3. Level 6 is Retribution, so very serious business. And then when Hired Muscle is dispelled from an ally, they gain 20% turn meter and offense up for 2 turns. And Jabba gains 10% ult charge, so that's solid, with a great set of stats, I'd say. 36, almost 37% protection, 21% health steal, 48.5% tenacity, and then 22.2% health. All this is very, very nice. Great bag of stats. Alright, Qui-Gon Jinn, JKA Cam Ayla GK. So he's reserved Ahsoka, probably for use with his JMK. Enormous armor penetration, 151.58%, 39% dodge, and then 21% special accuracy. The special accuracy won't do a lot for the team. However, whenever light side allies evade an attack, they gain offense up for 1 turn. Very, very nice. That could be problematic. Alright, then he's got Rey, Swolo, Bag Boys, RJT. With a datacron, interestingly enough. Whenever light side allies evade an attack, they gain offense. So yeah, I mean, it's an offense up team with high deflection. Wow, that's kind of a pain in the ass. 30% dodge and 61% deflection. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty optimized setup. What's going on, MJ? What's up? Alright, and last but not least, he's got Malgus, Sith Marauder, Sidious, Dooku, and Talon. Okay, I just restarted just before I turned the stream on, so we don't need to restart today. Let's think about this here. What do I have written down in the plan? No, wrong tab. Here it is. Okay, let's move it over to this screen. Okay, Let me get this on. I want it later. Okay, there we go. We're looking good now. Alright, so we're going to use Lord Vader for Jabba. Spoiler. We had a really tough time with Inquisitors, and I wasn't impressed with the results. I'm going to try GG here against Qui-Gon. I have certain assurances that if you have enough armor for the team, you'll be okay. You'll be okay doing it. I do have a pretty high armor cron. It isn't quite as high as that armor pen, but it needs to be just fairly close, apparently. I don't need to exceed it or exactly meet it, so we'll see how it goes. If I die, I die. Against Rey, Swolo, so yeah, you saw that, if you saw the last couple, I've been able to do Star Killer against that, but you see I have Star Killer on defense today, so I think I'll use JMK Cat and, like, Padme, maybe like Ayla and Jedi Knight Guardian, something of the kind. Something like that. There's no taunt for me to worry about, like, so I don't need to take Plo to have that option. So in the case of wanting to have the absolute most health and protection on the team for the purposes of spreading out Rey Ultimate, we could do pretty well by having Jedi Knight Guardian, so I think I might roll with that. Might have to think about having an accuracy cron on this, though, because that's a lot of dodge. I don't want to have problems. We'll be able to delete Resistance Hero Finn outright, though, so that's pretty cool. Alright, and then against Malgus, yeah, I haven't met a one of these yet that I couldn't Darth Vader, so I think it's going to be Darth Vader, Shore, and Zalbar. If I think about it, I don't even know that I mean, if we get unlucky stunned from Dooku, how fast is Dooku? That's a fair question. 322. Okay, so my Darth Vader's 277 plus 16, right? For just himself. 293 plus Shore is 8. And Zalbar grants us nothing. So we would need speed, in fact. We really do want to have Darth Vader lead, though. It's very nice to have. So how would we impart more speed? We could use Gideon here to pull us up. So, alternatively, I think Thrawn is very fast, 331. So I could use either Gideon or Thrawn here. It's not a bad idea. But what am I planning to do for this Malak up top? Okay, so it's going to be probably something pretty serious for the Malak. Because it's with that TIE Fighter pilot. So I guess I could do... I'm just going to write down Thrawn or Gid. You know, I'm probably going to use Gideon here with Lord Vader against Jabba, because being able to absolutely minimize their damage is going to be helpful. I don't have the Mastery ramping level 9 for Lord Vader, or the Quick Ult. It's just the bulk one. Increased health and protection per relic level, and then damage reduction. Alright, so we need to use either Thrawn or Gid, so it looks like it's probably going to be Thrawn there. Thrawn is typically getting used by me with Darth Vader, so probably not a loss. Do I want... No, there's no... No, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get this one done. Let's get started. Alright, Lord Vader, Maul, grab Empire. It's nice to have a few of these new Relic 9s I've got now. Mini Cabo went with the Hydrate. I got you, and thank you for the follow, Mini. Appreciate it. Just a little water. I dose my water with some cranberry juice. You know, like maybe this much cranberry juice, and then I fill the rest up with water. So, I don't know. Low calorie way to flavor the water. All right. So we're gonna spare Darth Vader from this. We are gonna save. We don't need Thrawn here. We'll take Gideon. to minimize the damage output. I think 8th and Royal. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our Cron. We would want this one. This one. We want deflection to minimize the amount of hits from Bausch. Hey, yeah, glad you like the hack, Cabo. What's going on, Ryan? Call me a scrub. Scrub you. Alright, let's see here. Anything I need to think about before I go? Not really. And away we go. Oh, I don't have the sound on. I gotta fix that. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this one. Okay. Push you back for obvious reasons. Okay. Got a good fit done there. Alright, now they're gonna stack up Royal. Into it. Damn. Okay. Just keep him ripped on the turn meter. Leave Brittany alone. Okay, back under stealth. Good. Basic. Fine. Yeah, armor shred's good people. Not regretting having Gideon here, especially since I'm not going with that high armor penetration crown today. Okay, yeah. Alright, crush. I see you, Balor. I see you. With your references. Ooh, get deflected. That was spicy. She was going for a big drop on you, boy, but it wasn't happening today. Oof. And leave him the hell alone. You get. I need to hurry this up. This takes too damn long. Get crushed. Out of existence. Okay, so a push. Ah, boo. 3, 4, 5. The spin? Yeah, that's the good one. Okay, I think we're just gonna let this play now. Got a little over 2.5 minutes to roll. No, I see your reference, Balor. It's all good. 2, man. This is gonna be some shit. Ooh, we're still waiting for Chrysanthemum's first life to go bye-bye. This is not good, actually. I'm not very pleased with the results. You killed the damn slug with 10 seconds left. I believe it. High armor would be problematic for just about anybody. Man. Come on. Get this done, old bean. Calling everyone to assist. Lowering your protection for the billionth time. Not actually yet having killed you. Alright, this is a great time for us to be killing you, though. Because then you wouldn't be able to come back. But he's just filled up instantly, like. This sucks, man. I'm gonna time out on this with fucking Lord Vader. Boys, you're disappointing me. We gotta get this done. Okay, that's a good one. He died with the ultimate, so that means he doesn't come back. You guys gotta do it. Do it for Daddy. Do it for Jesus. All right, here we go. Here we go. That's looking promising. Let's have it. Yup, that's a good one. Okay. Yeah, alright, well, we'll see. We'll see, Ninner. I'm hoping we're fine. There it is. Alright, that was a big clobber right there. Alright, 62, so it's unfortunate what happened to Gideon there, but I don't regret having him. He was cool to have, at least for the armor shred. I feel like that was helpful for as long as that fight ended up going. So, 62 plus 10. That's my first one. Alright. Alright, let's talk about Ray Swolo. So, JMK Cat. Let's grab Galactic Republic. Padme. Ayla and I mean we could have defense up if we took Plo along. We wouldn't miss Plo anywhere else. The ability block is kind of meh. The bulk on Jedi Knight Guardian is considerable. Yeah, so we would gain just the defense up. But your bulk is so much less. 80 plus 77, so what, 157? As opposed to your big girl. Yeah, right. Right. Yeah, like cool 190, something thereabouts. So this is definitely better for mitigating damage. And yeah. I don't think we'll need the defense up. It's not like Cat's in there. Alright. So, Cron-wise. So, we were talking about physical accuracy, right? How's it going to work when the Lord Vader datacron goes away? We'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out, I promise you. Remember, you're not going to be so compelled to use Slacker against Lord Vader now if you encounter it on defense next season, right? Or next fives, whatever. Because as long as it's not dodge coming out in set 6, then or dodge deflection, then you should be able to Fennec Lord Vader again if you find it on defense. So you have a lot more incentive to use Lord Vader on offense going forward. Okay, we need that accuracy thing. I don't know. Sort by armor penetration, maybe that'll help. We are looking for a light side with this. Not this one. Not this one. So here's an accuracy up. Special crit avoidance and dodge. It's kind of crap. Special accuracy isn't a lot of help. Here's an accuracy. Physical accuracy here with accuracy up. I think this is probably the ticket. Feels weird to use this underpowered Kron here, but whatever. What is this one again? Just, yeah, dodge and deflection. A whole bunch of lame shit. Alright, let's get him. You also doubt he will kill Jabba after Kron. Well, I do have to say, this Retribution Kron is very serious business, so... Alright, let's get this done. Yep, we gotta stop that shit. See, we needed you to be real fast, so that's kind of my bad. You, I guess we straight up delete today. We've already had... oh, that's right. Oh, I fucked up so hard. It has the protection on it. Because it's a version of Rey. Okay, now we do have a real issue. Ooh. Alright. Why are you calling so much? Okay, we got the accuracy up working for us. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so that's fun. This is the story of how we take a short ult to not immediately die? I think that's kind of what we're doing here. Note that we might just immediately die anyway. There's no guarantees. We're promised nothing in this life. Man, you just stacking up on me, dodging me. How about it? Is JMK gonna go? Yeah, alright, we lost Guardian, so we are really in the shit. Of course, everything just gets massively deflected. Okay, so that's a good one. This is not a good one. She's going to lower herself critically, so I'd like to see if I could big hit him. Yep, that's a good one. Because she's about to lower herself down so that we could probably kill him. Let's do this. Reset. What do we want? We still want to smash him if possible. Okay. Yep, alright, goodbye, old bean. Call you here. Dodge me to shit. Seems reasonable. We gotta put damage down on her. Okay, so that's our chance. That's our only opening, really. Yeah, that sucks. We're in deep shit now. At least we'll get most of the way to an ultimate here. Alright. Okay, this is a good one. The rest of it's kind of bad, but this is kind of a good one. Okay, what we have to make sure we do is take out the most amount of these guys as possible. We have to do that. Okay, that was the one shot I was hoping for. Again, you're about to be lowered. Come on. Fuck. It's so bad. Alright, so it has to be attacks of opportunity here. Pretty much straight on from here. I don't know what we're going to do to clean this up. I'll have to figure it out, though. Might not be the worst place to time out the fight, but... And I can't meaningfully make her evade. Let me do this. And can't heal anything. For shit. Okay, so... There's no health steal here. What do we do? No one can heal her. She can heal herself with her basic. Kill Ben, then time out. I mean, if we can. I don't think that's going to be likely. Yeah. Alright, so that's the way it is. Alright. Well, I would say... What went wrong there? So, comment. One drop. Accidentally used... Well, not accidentally, but misused. Cat's delete on Rey because she had taunt, but she also had delete immune. Slow ult charge due to no Ahsoka present or GK. So I'd say there were a couple errors made there, but 2+. Man, that is going to be weird to figure out. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Alright, let's try this GG thing. I'm actually excited to look at this one. Well, actually, it's Separatist. Okay, this is annoying me now. Alright. Let's see. GG, B1, B2, Nute Magna. We'll grab High Armor. Okay, let's see what happens here. We want to get no target lock applied there. That's not good. Target lock here, I guess. Finally get one of those. That's good. Okay, we strip that off. That's pretty key. Pretty clutch. What's our turn meter look like? If we do this, he's kind of free, right? His turn meter is also zeroed out, which is pretty advantageous here. Yeah, do that. Finish like so. Okay, and then he uses this. Set this here. Basic. God damn it. Finish him. Okay. A lot less scared about the outcome here. That was pretty solid. Shout out to TJ. That was a good one. Good call. Jeez. So we had a real fortunate outcome there. We can top off GG and Nute if we're careful. Yeah, not today, but 61 will do. 61 will do. Alright, Malgus will do Darth Vader. Alright, and we agreed to take along Thrawn, right? So, EP, Thrawn, Shore, Zalbar. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. GG against Raddus with a 15% turn meter cron. Wow, that does actually sound pretty clever. I like that. Alright, this is the revival cron that we want. Also high armor penetration, so very fortunate. Okay, let's get him. Let's think about this. Do we actually need Thrawn? I haven't been using Thrawn. What did I get for banners without using Thrawn? What are we doing here? Oh, I did a Krennic lead. Why did I do a Krennic lead? I did Krennic lead because I needed something to soak up the fear. So we don't have to worry about that. We don't have Darth Revan on this team. Since we plan to call What's-His-Nuts first, we should be okay. You don't have to take the chance, so don't. And that'll be that. Don't be cheap. Don't be cheap when you gotta figure out this Rey thing. Okay. No good comes from him doing stuff, so that's fine. Alright, here we go. Let's get about it. Don't want to hit anybody that's going to counter me. We'll basic here, if we have to basic anywhere. Also basic here. I guess that's fine. Yeah, there we go. We're back on track. Might be hard to stack up if we have to, so we want to do like this. No, it's not a Piet situation, so we don't need to worry about that. Yeah, I actually feel pretty good about having Thrawn now, being honest with you. We'll crush over here. Over here. Oh, we didn't get it. Basic here. Crush. Here. Man, that sucks. I don't want a basic there right now, but I guess it wouldn't kill me too. Alright, let's do this. Basic here. Crush. People just evading the shit out of me today, I guess. Have to basic here. Wow, okay. Well, that's kind of okay. That's also kind of okay. Well, actually, it's not okay anymore, though, is it? Because we just got dodged out of existence for doing this. Let's think about it. Got a crush again. Okay, so we had another 2 keel over. That's a good thing. He isn't going to be able to get locked down here, and I don't think 12 is anywhere near. Now, we would be able to get the cooldown right back, so that's kind of nice. But I'd rather just basic here. Okay, and I could just get shit on. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I'm cool. You're cool. We're all cool. Dick. Basic. Dodge. The elite dodges, bro. It's just never gonna happen. Get comfortable. Just dodge. Dodge of the gods. Alright. Alright, here we go. So one of these. I think I just want to crush here. And try to bonk here. Let's see what I get for my trouble. Yep, I wasn't impressed. I really wasn't impressed. Let's put the fracture down over here. Keep this guy busy. He doesn't need to be doing stuff. It's going to be a pain in the ass to deal with Sith Marauder, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, this is a fine choice. That's fine. Keep the turn meter high. Keep the lock good. Dance. Dance. Yeah, I don't give a shit. Stack on it. Alright, that's cool. Okay, that's less cool. So how about it? Bonk. Okay, that's a good one. Stack. Bonk. Alright, no bonk today. We'll swap over here. Got the protection back, and the turn meter's very high. Leads us right into fracture again. Basic. Land an armor shred. Can't do it. There's not enough targets to actually do that at this point. That's right. Higher turn meter over here, so we'll swap again. This continues to stack up our man. Okay. We'll just crush here. Take advantage of Brawn. Go like so. Go like this. Go like bonk. Ah, that's disappointing. Okay, it's got to be more dots then. More dots. Not happening today. Not good. The dodges have just been unreal. I mean, this is very high dodge datacron, so I can't imagine that I should be surprised, but I still don't have to like it. Do this. Almost to another. Got to do a crush here. We still got just enough time to do one last bonk. Yep, that's it, man. Our man has got us good. Okay, so that's a solo Malgus I'll have to deal with in some way, shape, or form. I think a cleanup trio, Sith trio, can do it. Alright, so let's write this down. Market red, and the main issue was the sides died too quickly. So one drop, side characters dropped before we could achieve high stacks of dot on Malgus. Able to only one-shot his protection bar. So that's the limitation. 4+ is what we get. We have to hope our opponent has some real issues, because we've got our own. Okay. As far as something that cleanly deals with Malgus, some kind of... I wouldn't want to get beaten down by some cramped thing. Geos? Would Geos do it? I have to think about it. Yeah, I mean, right, Ninner. He endured multiple culls and filled right up. I just wanted to make the note that the best I could do to him after a full cull was like just taking out his protection bar, so it wasn't that close. Bosk, Mando, and Grief? I don't know, man. All right, let's talk about this Ray thing. What do you guys know about that? Could use Sith Eternal here in some fashion. It would probably work too. But I wanted to use C up top against that Darth Revan, if I'm being honest. I guess I could use... I could try to use Dash. I wonder how that would work. Let's check that. Revan, add tie. Take the filter off. BSF, Malik. I forget what else he had in there. I think it was Savage. So C was used. Starkiller was... Yeah, a lot of things were unsuccessful, so it looks like GLs only were working. That's why I really don't want to use C here if I can help it. But realistically, is there anything else that's appropriate? Not really, I'm afraid. So... what do we do with you? We'll have to figure out the Darth Revan thing up top. We might have to do a cooldown pull and some kind of horse shit after that. I don't really know. But we'll have to cross that bridge. No, we could use a JKR thing, right? I think I could use a JKR thing in the end. It depends on what I can pull off. Jedi. So, no, it's not Jedi. We're doing Sith here. Okay. So C, Dooku, then we just need dark side tanks. This Sith lineup might be worth preserving as it is, with just 5 characters. But you really do want to have mostly Sith in here. SAS is probably not a terrible idea. And then one more dark side tank that would just get the link. Do we care? You know, we might do 2 dark side tanks. It's disadvantageous from refilling C point of view, but I don't know, man. Like, we could do Gar, but Gar's not modded for the business. Faust we might need if we're doing some kind of cleanup using Hux. Crew, the same, but probably not both. I guess we could take Crew and have the effective pre-taunt. It's probably not a bad call. But then we wouldn't have Crew for offense somewhere. That could also be... Yeah, I mean, is Malik immune to stun? He's immune to healing immunity, so it would have to be shock if we were going to do something like that. This guy is modded like a tank. Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper I don't plan to use anywhere else, so I think this can work. Alright, so let's talk about what we need then to make this happen. Health steal. You know, it sucks, I just realized. I think we're really just going to want to have Watt in here, too. How are we going to make that work without Watt, you know? So I need this for Slacker. This has health steal, but not health. This is kind of crap. Alright, so we're probably not going to be for, really long on... Ah, here's a solid one with health, protection, armor, tenacity, crit damage. This is probably something good. Hey, Zareth, what's cracking, man? Tell Danos I hate him? Alright, I will pass the word along. We're cleaning up Ray, so you too can tune in to learn the very latest on how to use two GLs to maybe beat one. We'll figure it out. I think that us not having Watt is bad. That means that we would be taking we would have to bring in armor. Oh shit, this is bad. We could be interfering with the slacker counter. So you can't, I don't know that you can do without either. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So it's got to be full Sith, and it's got to work, which means that I would end up taking away Scion from Sith Eternal to make this work. It's inescapable to have to... He must be keeping Lord Vader for offense, so I shouldn't plan on that being there. That means I should take Watt here. Not having Watt or armor here just seems like a terrible idea. Strictly speaking, I guess armor would be better to use here. Right? We're not really worried about debuffs. We are worried about taking cosmically large hits, though. So... we could bring this. Okay, yeah, we could make an adjustment. Alright. We can bring armor. We'll put her in the second slot so she doesn't get confused for anything else. Tank dark side, so maybe we don't need to use Scion here. We're not relying on too much in the way of Sith shenanigans. We just need reliable dark side tankage. So 1 and 2... but here's the thing, not having a pre-taunt into this, what does that mean? It means that we could have a push. It means that we could have a push. It means that we could have a push onto armor. That could be bad. So it seems prudent that we drop Faust and bring crew, and then we still leave Sith Trio intact. Alright, so we put something functional together. Let's see how this goes. C, Arm, Sid, Kylo, Gar, Crew and Gar. But here's the thing. Do I actually have any health steal? Because that's probably helpful too. Is there any health steal on this? No, there's not. There's a bunch of health and stuff, but no health steal. I think that might be worth looking at. So protection, health steal, and tenacity. Pretty minor as far as stats go, but the health steal might be useful. The alternative that we were looking at was a bunch of health, a bit of armor. The armor doesn't help you against Rey ultimates. The protection's kind of meh. The crit damage is kind of meh. But, yeah, I think health steal is probably better. What did you fail with earlier? JMK, yeah, it was bad. Won't Gar pre-taunt in that lineup? No. He would only pre-taunt if Sith Eternal is out ahead of Rey, and I can't be sure of that right now. So, because it's a preloaded team. So, yeah. I'm thinking I might run with this. It's less armor and everything, but the alternative would be to poach one of these. Health steal, 13% protection. This is actually very key. I like this a lot. So this is less health steal, but we gain so much offense and speed for our trouble. I don't think it's that bad. The potency being used here is kind of a waste, though. See, and then we get into increasingly mediocre setups. So, I don't know, man. I feel like it's got to be this one. This is probably the best bang for the buck. Using all that potency here feels bad, though, for when I go to do Bad Batch later. Sort high potency real quick. Is that the one I use for Bad Batch? It damn skippy is. We could use this one instead. That's fine. Alright, we'll have to make this one work. Yeah. Sig gives back some stuff. Alright, so, yeah, we do want to have crew here so we don't have any unforeseen jank. And let's roll. Let's get them. Okay. Okay. I feel like you guys are dicks. Let's link you. Thank you. Alright, so there we go. We're gonna go for the greed here. We've got, you know, fate on our side with all that. So let's go ahead and do this. Go for that. We're gonna try and keep her health depressed. Mass assist wouldn't really do anything worth speaking on. Okay, now she's up above half health, so I have to keep pushing against that. We still got that taunt holding firm here with Gar. We can actually bulk people up here and force her down. Yep. Okay, you've served your purpose, and now you are just a brawny boy. Okay, so you're going to hold steady, which means that I'm not going to be able to delete the way I would want to. Okay, let's do this. We would have to DI you, but that's not going to happen now because you're going to go in the ultimate here. So we'll just basic this off of you. Basic here is fine. Goodbye, my friend. Okay, so you're low. That means that we should be able to transform. We would be able to kill, typically. I don't think we can do that right here. We can go for the health up. Try and top off. Technically, could kill, but we get evaded. So, such is the way of things, the way of the Force. And there we lose crew. You're still below half, though. This could potentially work. It does delay the ultimate. Yeah, and it does cause that issue. Alright, well, hell with it. We tried. We'll have to deal with this the long way. Still got 2.5 minutes to do it. I like our odds. The odds are good, but the goods are odd. Okay, so we got this. Thank you, Missy. Okay, thank you guys. You guys are all fun. Very fun. Look at you. Okay. This should still do the delete, actually. Even though they are just Konging on me. Okay, so here's the problem. The delete won't... Instant defeat immunities engaged. So we'll at least get our double lock right here. Hopefully drop this debuff, stack up a bit. Instant defeat immunity is still in play. So let's just do this real quick. Okay. Am I screwed? No? Maybe? Yes? Maybe yes? Okay. Maybe yes? Got her. 30. Okay. Yeah, that had to work just the way it did. Couldn't have done it without armor or Watt. One of the two was necessary, so 2 plus 30. It's ugly, but it'll do. Alright, anything cute you guys know about for just a solo Malgus? Yes, thank you, Zara. Thank you, man. That was, we're having time here. So we've got 2 drops on the front wall. I'm open to clever ideas, something low budget, but I don't think Geo's is the answer. Don't really have a reliable shock. healing immunity can't be done. So does that mean I pretty much have to use like Sith Trio then? Is that what that means? And by the way, what was this? Yeah, almost 70% dodge. Yeah, that's my expectation. Alright, so not an absolute, like, critical crap ton of health, but what are we dealing with here out of curiosity? 150, okay. Yeah. Pretty bulky. Let's think about it. I think Citrio is probably our cleanest choice here. Or Sing Bounty Hunters with Mando. Would I rather do that? Or use Sith Trio here? Bounty Hunters could be used somewhere else. And, yeah, I don't know. By the way, before I forget, I did want to show you guys what that 40% health cron does to Malgus. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big old boy. Alright, so, where were we? Yeah, you're saying a pre-taunt if we're going to use Trio. Yeah, I feel like I'd rather use Trio than full Bounty Hunters here. So we'll do that. We'll mitigate our dum-dums. Let's talk real quick about tank stuff. Pre-taunt is going to be pretty rare right now. I really do need what's his nuts. So if that's the case, it's only 150k. Surely I can muster up some more. Well, it's true damage, so it would only be mitigated by having higher health on this team, right? Yeah, but that means we could use that datacron that had the health on it that I was otherwise... where was that? It was... this one, right? So all this health, armor, stuff like that, I think that means we could try this without running with a pre-taunt. Still would want something to kind of taunt for us. We could take GBA along. That could be our pre-taunt. Just the 4 of them. Do we need 4 of them, really, if that's the case? Do I just save Darth Sion? But where's Darth Sion going to get used otherwise? Because GBA would give us the taunt that we need against Malgus. And then the rest of the team does the job. So I mean, the other alternative would be to use Baze, but I think Baze has a glorious purpose on offense here. There's a reason I kept him. So I don't think I can use him here. If he has the big hit, that could be bad. So the only way to fully protect against that would be to squander GBA. Do we use Scion? I don't think we have any other Sith application. There's no reason to use him elsewhere. Nonetheless, I really don't want Traya or Nihilus to get just one shot for any particular reason. Well, that's what we have all the extra health for, man. Have some confidence, right? What are we looking at health-wise, anyway? Yeah, 89,000 before the first hits go out. Plus all that protection. Yeah, I don't know. So that's like 60,000 true damage, right? From Malgus. I don't want to use GBA here. Do I dare be so greedy? I don't know. Historically, I haven't been using Geos a lot in 5, so I think I'm okay to do this. Let's just run with it and agonize no further. Right. No, I don't really care about that. You're gonna Kong him in a second, aren't you? Yeah, we'll just do that. Dodge, dodge. Keep them locked down if we can. No need to use the thing here. We've already got pain applied from Scion, so we've saved our non-tanks. Yep. Yep. I think we want to do this. Yeah. Alright. How we doing over here for Treya and Nihilus? Nihilus is losing a couple of turns. Yeah, the doubt is really powerful here. You better calm that shit down now, young man. Alright, 2 turns until we pop them. Just gotta make sure that we can actually keep a ton up. Yeah, I think we're gonna be feared again if I do this and Dispel. So I've got to just basic. Yeah, uncontrolled fear and doubt. Man, that was nasty. I feel good about the decision bringing GBA along. 37. Damn. Okay. So, Treya, Scion, Nihilus, GBA, 37. Alright, what do we got back there? What manner of trolling is this? How precise was the scout? Gotta take the hat off, it's so hot. Okay, so we don't have armor, but we do have Lord Vader. Lord Vader. Alright. With Maul and all. Alright, so we do not have... Well, what do we got here with this? So it's high dodge, some deflection. So can't I Fennec this? It's only 21% deflection. The Gideon makes life tougher. Let me put the lineup in and think about how it all works. So it's Fennec. I think it's Boss, Grief, Mando, Bam. I don't think we use Zam here. Scoundrel, we grab Bam. So how's this work? It goes Crush into middle from Maul, into Sweep from Canderous, into the Mash from Maul. So that's why we have armor here to break up, or Bam in here to break that up. We would snipe, probably snipe Royal, I think. Try and kick Gideon out of existence first, then Maul. I think that's the way that should be. Let's give that a go. I'm glad we saved bounty hunters. I'll say that. So, Lord Vader, Maul, Royal, what was it? Kid Candy. So, Fennec, Bosk, Grief, Mando, and Bam. I'm thinking. Blast from the Past style. This may end terribly. We'll think about how to come back for that. Sortie team with the murder droids. I don't actually know what's going to be good against that. I hope that Wampa is. A 000. Anybody have any experience fighting that sortie team with the murder droids on it? Maybe that's my JKR, JKL team that I abuse. Man, what a mess. Wow. I don't know, man. I don't think they were available last fives, right? Let me check on that. 50R. Let me try and add 000. Okay, it existed. Murder droids, BB-8, T3. Wampa's only a 58% win rate, so that's worth knowing. GG would have been 100%, so that's cool. Boss lead, interestingly enough, boss lead bounty hunters can get the job done. It's pretty curious. Sith Trio, Darth Vader, Star Killer, Dash. Dash can do it. Dash, L3, Vandor. Okay, I like that. There might be an option there. Yeah, there might be an option there. So there isn't a Star Killer on defense. Okay. Alright, so I don't have to worry about that shit. Oh, okay, we'll see what happens. You used Wampa with 35 tenacity and it went fine. I didn't think it was the tenacity that damns you. Use the Phasma datacron? Phasma? What are we talking about Phasma for? Talk to me. Talk to me. Tell me what you're thinking, Jeffsky. Let's hear all about it, man. I'm looking forward to having Hondo next week. That's such a troll character. Like, having Hondo and Ness like this is an annoying-ass team. And this is going to be dumb, right? Super dummy dumb. Oh my god, 70% dodge. This is going to be our JKR, right? We've got to have, like, special damage. I don't know. Use the Phasma DC, look up. I mean... Logan is already here. Gave me a follow like 37 minutes ago. Sorry about that, friend. Sorry I missed that. Yeah, I've got a Phasma datacron, but what about it? Oh, you said Hux Phasma, FOTP, Fost Red. Hux Phasma, FOTP, Fost Red. Destroys what? Destroys the sortie team? I mean, that makes sense. You'd block the bonus turn meter out of the beginning. You'd have all this offense, but the offense only matters if they get turns. Oh, wow, that's very fast. Sortie murder bots. Very interesting. I'll take that under advisement. So that was Hux lead, Phasma, First Order TIE Pilot, Fost, and Red. Okay, so yeah, I don't have Red, but I do have First Order Executioners. So I'll pen that in as an alternate. This is Oben Hondo IG-11 Queel Nest. Okay, so what are we looking at dealing with that? We didn't have to compromise. What we need to see is if this Lord Vader thing works, right? Realistically, though, wouldn't it almost be better to try and hazard however far we can get with Slacker and only having Watt? And then if we have to clean anything up, that's more favorable for bounty hunters, right? So if we're going to do it in that order, I wonder if it's better to try it that way or to go for the one-shot straight out the gate. If we do get the one-shot successfully, then Slacker gets to trivialize a team of our choice. I think it would be very helpful to have Slacker up top against the TIE Fighter. So I think we have a strong incentive to try and make bounty hunters work. Right? And Bosk. Do we use Bosk here? It would normally be... I mean, you do kind of want Bosk, but he isn't going to be enormously consequential. Maybe we don't want Bosk. But we do want Grief, Mando, and then Bam, right? So do we want Zam instead here for any reason? I've toyed with this notion in the past. Because we only get to intercede on Bam. I mean, we're not going to have a better usage for bounty hunters than this team, so we do have that going for us, which is nice. Protection would be helpful. Accuracy, perhaps? What stats are we dealing with from the Kron? That's right. So a little bit of special accuracy maybe would go quite a long way. We can try and seek that out. Phasma just pumps turn meter. I dig it, man. I will consider giving that one a go. Clever usage. Clever resource usage. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I said special accuracy, so we'll see about that. Okay. Armor pen, okay. Physical crit avoidance, 18% special accuracy. So between that and the natural accuracy from Fennec, that would be okay. The rest of these options look inferior. So what do we need in terms of datacron here to make this work? I mean, we do want the accuracy. Remember, dark side allies critically hit. That one's not really going to go to any kind of good use. Yeah. Okay. What about, instead of accuracy, what would help us resist the bad stuff here? We do apparently still have some kind of armor. 37% armor, 9% health, some crit damage. The crit damage is probably useful. Whenever dark side allies inflict a stack of dot, gain protection up. So that really isn't the droid we're looking for now, is it? I guess that special accuracy is probably going to be the ticket. Alternatively, we could try protection, go for bulk. So with this, we would get some health steal, some added protection. Whenever buffs or debuffs are dispelled from dark side allies, at the end of that turn they gain tenacity up and potency up. That's really not a strong benefit per se. And then from here on out, yeah, that looks pretty bad. We don't want to have to rely on that. Well, that sucks. I think we have to go back to the special accuracy. So it's this one. Or this one. See, this is the Inquisitor one. I can't use that. And this one's so mediocre. Okay, something else then. Protection, health, health steal. Protection, health, or health steal. Can't use this one. Protection and health steal. This one won't be missed elsewhere. Okay, guys, so we're going to set up to take on Lord Vader here with Fennec. Really looking forward to seeing how this goes, but let me go ahead and take a quick break. I haven't had my traditional, bathroom break here after the long siege of the bottom wall. But thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate your patience, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Thank you. Alright. We're coming back here. While I was gone, I was thinking it would be really nice to see if I could do another accuracy up level 3, right? That would help against the dodge. So here's one. It's a grit. It's the lesser grit. 10% deflection. So, yeah. This one can work. The accuracy up is probably a better way to go, comprehensively speaking. We still have a strong cron to use for Iden, so I don't think we would have any regret about this. Fennec's our main damage, so it doesn't matter how much armor penetration we have. I kind of like the look of this. Alright, if we die, we die. Okay, I see you. You're not going to go after Fennec, so it is important to shield you. Let's go ahead and do that. You're procced off. 2, 3, 4. We lost Bosk on the 4th push. Not a lot you can do about that, unfortunately. Now, we could... Now, we should mass assist so that we have this... Yeah, so we're a turn behind on this. That sucks a lot. That's really very unfortunate. We're in trouble, actually. We might not be able to get to do the delete. Fennec is under threat. If we lose Fennec, all is lost. But we can't afford to lose him. So at the same, we have to hope. We just have to hope. It would be ideal to get rid of Moff Gideon. Okay, not quite yet. Okay, big crush. Yeah, we don't have enough to proc what's his name. I think we lose it here. So it's just as well that we save Slacker, I guess. Man, this was really poor how this went. Alright. Withdraw. Alright, so what's the commentary to set here for this? Comment, 1 drop. Unfortunate 4th push from Maul. 1 shot Bosk, so no chance for Bam to save. Yeah, I think we were just pretty much in trouble after that. So, that doesn't happen often when you're doing that counter, but he also switched targets, which is kind of random. He did, like, first push somewhere else, then piled on to Bosk, and for whatever reason, the 4th push... So it was like pushes 2, 3, 4 is all that it took to kill a Relic 9 Bosk, which is pretty surprising, honestly. Alright, so we're only left with the Slacker option. That does mean that we do need to use Daka Zombie. We actually want to load in Watt first. Let's not noob ourselves there. And this is going to be horrendous. We may have very serious issues getting this done. I have concerns. Separatist. So let's talk about it. Separatist. We need Night Sisters now. So Daka Zombie. A tank of some kind. Another tank, I think. A Darksider. I mean, we could take Faust. But then we wouldn't have a tank to use with that Hux team if we were so inclined. Might be good. Might be good to just try this way. Okay, so if we're running with Faust, are we faster, by the way? 580 plus 40. So 620 versus 580 plus 30. So no, we would have to swipe first, which is disadvantageous. We'll have to see how it goes. Yeah, it looks like we need to use Faust. It's our best chance of possibly getting crew stacks. Yeah. Alright, let's write it in on the spreadsheet here real quick. So, Slacker, Daka, Zombie, Faust. So, real quick then, that would mean that we would need to use... We have to think about the rest of the board here. The sortie team just has so much more offense with Wampa, but can we still Wampa that, is the question. And how do you deal with this Hondo team? It's super, super, super high dodge. Maybe dash? His stuff can't be dodged. If we use Faust here, I mean, since we're planning to swipe first, it doesn't matter that it's Faust. It could be any Darksider, I think. Because then they would gain advantage. So we could use Sunfact for this purpose. Pretty sure that's how it works. Yeah, tanks gain taunt for 2 turns. So that'll do. That spares us from burning Faust, which means that we still have an intact, more or less, Hux team. Which means we have that option for sortie. So let's pen that in. Thanks for that, Jeffsky. Hux, what was that? So that'd be Hux, Faust, FOTP, Phasma, and Fox. Alright. So this is the way it's going to have to be. If we die, we die. Slacker. Yeah, science is hurdy. I mean, we're already in the hurdy zone, my friend. Okay. Anytime. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was actually somewhat advantageous. I'm not really all that mad about it. We do want to swipe, unfortunately. Not really the outcome I was going for, but it'll have to do. We'll go ahead and get health out onto old Daka. Let's go ahead and give her a little bit more love. Push that out and stab. Yep. First ultimate. We are at the very bottom of ultimate charge, and he is already through. Yeah, so we are going to have ourselves a hell of a time here, people. That ultimate was so fast. So fast. We're taking our sweet time getting up there, too. That, sir, is Ooglay. Yes. Yes, let's have more of that. Yes. Guys, we're probably actually gonna die right here to Maul. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we didn't die to Maul. Props. But we're still silenced. This guy's just eternally got us locked. Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna kill us, it's gonna kill us. I might as well try and do something here. I mean, I'm still locked on him, and I haven't landed an attack in 3 turns, so that's pretty spicy. Okay. This is, like, the last best hope for 1 ultimate charge. Gotta swipe here. Yeah, everything dodged. Yeah, man, that's comprehensive. That there's what the kids refer to as the end of the line. Can't meaningfully stab anyone to death. Could stab the shit out of Gideon, but I don't think it would help us with anything. Yeah, the dodge is quite serious. Very, very serious, man. Alright, let's see. I mean, at least one's dead. I will technically take it. All this time, we haven't even gotten one ultimate charge because of dodges. So, how's that grab, your friends? We'll try and take out Canderous here. Hey, okay. I mean, it's a little something. 2, 3, yeah. So, I mean, there's that. There might be an Imperial Troopers way. Nah, not really with Royal. Maybe some other type of cheese. We'll have to think about it. All right, so we've committed about as much to that as one could reasonably do. Let's talk about topside for a bit. So both these failed. Man, that sucks. Calculated risk, though. So 0 plus 2. So that's rough, man. All right, let's talk about gas. CLS. It doesn't really matter, but I'll put them in the other order. Okay. We'll grab this. We'll grab this cron. Smuggler cron. Doesn't need a lot of armor penetration. Okay, let's get to smiting. Yeah, the dodges were extreme, but it was a very high dodge datacron, so I mean, I guess I can't be that surprised. And not having armor was pretty consequential. The possibility exists. Go for it. Well, you tried, and what's important is that you tried. Holy shit, though. The thing is, I would rather try and push your turn meter back. It'll be a double counter, though. That's the only downside. But we really do want to have the pop for 5s. It's pretty key to have that, being honest with you. Rex, we could do this, though, for a double pop. That's pretty good. Okay, this is a good time for sweep. Man, we're just not getting through this, though. This old bean needs to sit the fuck down. Are you serious? Okay. Glad we saved our pop, but Jesus, are you kidding me? Let's go. Knock him. Alright. Fuck out of here. Afangu. Ah. This is what the early Spanish explorers referred to as no bueno. There's no value here in Stance Dancing to do the turn meter drain. He was low on turn meter. We can go ahead and put this up. That's probably a fair plan. Got translation, no translation. So there's our mass assist to sit your boy down. And a 1. And a 2. Alright. Alright, hello, good. Yes. Have a seat, young Skywalker. Alright, there we go. Stance, top off that last protection banner. And that's how we got a 60 instead of a 59. I will take it. It was a thick gas. It was a very thick gas. It's true. It's true. Alright, yeah, this DR team, legit, going to suck. Not really sure what I'm going to do about it. Might have to do, like, that cooldown pull horseshit I did last time. Could use Wampa here against Iden, but I'm not really feeling that. We do a Bad Batch for this, so let's go ahead and do Bad Batch. Yeah, so we have a couple applications potentially for Grand Inquisitor. I don't think we need that to be here, so we will stick to the script and do Bad Batch. We wanted to have potency. Nope, wrong ones. Come on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it was potency we wanted. right. 94% will have to do. Okay, get to stepping, gentlemen. All very nice of you. Okay. Okay, we got this. And a 1. So much turn meter gain. And a 2. Okay. 3. Give me the lock. That's the good one. Alright, let's do this. More. You know, that was amusing. I will take that. That was fantastic. All right, we'll just put that down. There's a good one. That was 65. All right. So yeah, Mom Mothma. We'll just take in Iden. Iden, Death, Stark range. I don't think anything else is needed. We can do an armor penetrate. We can do a cooldown. Actually, we could do this one. Extreme armor pen. We take advantage of everything with this. Level 6. We don't have grit, but we don't need grit. Grit isn't what's important for this composition. Let's think about it. So who does that leave us with? Veers, Dark, Piet. No, you know what? I don't know about all that, man. If I need Veers for anything, I'd rather have range. So Veers, Dark, Piet, range. Stark, honestly, I think I'm gonna full team it with the actual B teamer so that I have this full intact team, because we may indeed need it. So that seems prudent. The Imperial Troopers Cron is still intact. We wouldn't miss this elsewhere. Let's unfilter this. Double check. Would we miss this elsewhere? Cooldown reduction we don't need for Inquisitors. Imperial Troopers are accounted for. Massive need for armor penetration. No, we can make do with crit damage. So this works. Okay, so this Iden comp works. Let's do that. Iden, Death, Magma, Snowstorm. Alright. The cooldown reduction should do plenty of work for us. Yeah, man. That was really satisfying, that last fight. Alright, let's go. Okay, so we would want to do this. Yeah, pretty obviously. Okay, then we would want to lock you down. Oh my God. Yeah, I am I am delighted that I did not take any of the 18 troopers for that, because okay, yeah, but now it's about to get real though. This DR team's gonna actually be pretty serious. So the simple fact is, if I take in JKR, I think I did a cooldown pull, right? Yeah, cooldown pull plus JKR. That's how I got through it for 40 banners last time. Something like this. And it might be the way to go. The only other thing I could think of to try and cheese this maybe would be dash. Let me check and see if there's any kind of context for that. Yeah, Malik, Savage. and TFP. So GLs, this is unfiltered, so GLs, basically only GLs were taken against it last season. It's a very rare comp. So what's the way that we're going to handle it then? I mean, Imperial Troopers won't do a lot of good. It'll be all the resets. We do have to think about what happens if we attempt dash. Dash should be faster than any of these. Yeah, he is. Okay. So dash could open up. They would hit L3. It would fear dash. And then we would just get worked over, right? Yeah, I don't think that would work the way we'd want it to. So I think we need to do something along the lines of a cooldown pull. Feels shitty, but I don't think we have a smart money option otherwise. JKR, JKL is only barely going to get it done. It'd be cool if we could snipe somebody out, but what's important is to try and get rid of TIE Fighter. Is there any means by which I could suicide the TIE Fighter? Because if TIE Fighter's dead, now that makes life a whole hell of a lot easier. I think we do have to just do the cooldown pull. And I don't think there's anything realistically that we could expect to use to snipe out the TIE pilot right now on the cooldown pull attempt. So let's just pick some boo-boos. What are we trying to draw? We are trying to draw DR's third, BSF Fear. Doesn't matter about Savage. The AoE from TIE is kind of nice. So we'll pick some relic characters, I think. 1, 2, 3. So Fear, Bop, 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 Bop. I think just 3 would do. Because we don't want the fight to carry on. I don't even know that I want it to go as long as Darth Revan's second turn, so I think 3 is appropriate. Yeah, I think we're committing to this. I don't really see a better use case for JK or JKL. Okay, AoE, bong, bong. Okay, so we do get both of those. And then, okay, so we do have all the specials out of DR and BSF. So that can't be bad. That can't be bad. CD, pull, plus JKR, JKL. Old Ben, Hoda Bastila. I guess that's going to be the plan. This is so ratchet. JKR, JKL. We would want to try and, I think, set cooldowns back on DR. So we want to use mark on DR even though we can't mass assist. So we can't mark TFP, I think. Okay. Got this. What did I have for this? I think I wanted to go with crit damage, because I think we have our very finest armor pen otherwise employed. So that's 58% crit damage. But let's take a look at an armor penetration alternative. Ooh. The game, it feels like the game's locking up. I'm gonna restart it real quick. I just had it like not respond to key clicks for a moment, so let's not have that. All right. Oh, excuse me. All right, back into the mix. I wonder if dash might work well here. What was I saying I was going to dash in the back instead? So the old Ben team with Hondo, I guess the only way to get out in front of that would be to do something like Huck's lead there, because I don't think we could outrun that with... So if we were going to go against that old Ben team, I wonder if I might use a JKL lead instead. I'm open to the possibility. So JKL. So let's look that up. Let's see if there's any prior history on that. Old Ben. Hondo. Yeah, take the filter off because that's definitely going to be a rare duck. None of these are this team. So it's Old Ben, Hondo, IG-11, Queel, Nest. So, I mean, the most we've had is like Nest. So we have to think about what Queel IG-11 does. Qui-Gon can apparently do it. Night Sisters could do it against a version that has Droideka and L3. That makes sense. There isn't any massive heal there. No, there is the Scoundrel heal threat from L3, but I'm guessing you would just try to keep her locked down because there's all these others, there's a couple other Scoundrels for her to dispel. Bastila lead. Ah, there's a dash counter. Dash for 58. Now, granted, this isn't against what we were fighting, but I can't imagine why this wouldn't work. We would take our own Queel, I think. No, we don't need Queel if we're not going to use IG-11, so we could take, like... young Lando and young Han. That might work better to do dash there against Old Ben. Which means JKR for up top. Okay, then it sounds like all roads lead to JKR up top. Here we go. Let's pen it in. What are we dealing with here, datacron-wise? So, dodge, deflection, armor pen. What are the mechanics? So, crit damage. And then you have the level 9 that works for him, yeah. So that's the whole thing. If we can get rid of him expeditiously, then we'll be okay. So, JKR, JKL. Hi, Kitty. Old Ben, Hoda, Basla. Listen, Kitty, it's not cuddles time. I know you want cuddles, but it is not time for cuddles. Very, very sorry about that. We already applied the high, we might be able to make use of this. This 35% dodge can help against TFP, I believe. Meow? But it's not Cuddles time, kitty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, so these bonus attacks can be dodged. So there's nothing saying that they can't be evaded. Kitty, stop it. Stop it now. Alright, people realistically can't be stunned. Yes, exactly. That is the nature of kitties. He does want... But this is actually a pretty normal time for him to want pets. So, that is kind of on me. Alright, Jolie would normally take this spot. But Jolie is otherwise deployed. So, if we die, we die. Meow. I know you're not happy with not having your cuddles. You spoiled kitty. That's what you are. The basic comes here. So I don't believe we can set their cooldowns back, so we should just take the opportunity to taunt. If we do this, we push back his taunt, but we really probably just want to kill this guy, because we could figure out a way around this otherwise, I'm pretty confident. If the swap happens right now, yeah, Bastila's the other, like, good choice, but we're not going to have all the opportunities to do this, so, shit. I think we are going to have to take it on the chin. We'll go ahead and apply vulnerable, that's fine. We will definitely do this. That should hurt somewhat. Okay, incoming third from Darth Revan, right? Yeah, we have boo-boo crit damage because of Bastila, so that is going to be a thing for the time being. Wow, wow. Malik just got counterattacked to death. Destroyed. We're in some deep shit here. Yeah. Yeah, alright, well there's Savior down and out of the game. Let's get rid of this. Alright, thank God Deathmark's gone. Man, old Ben's never gotten a chance to use the leadership special and pass that around. That is just dicking me over. Let's do this. Come on, don't make me lose him like this. Come on, bro. I need that mark though. Alright, well we might have to figure this out a very, very nasty way. We'll gain this now, I guess. Yeah, this asshole's gonna hit so hard. Yeah, we can't really one-shot him either. Oh, well, I mean, who needs to one-shot somebody? Who wants to live forever? We'll take that, we'll take that, yep. Okay, well, that's the way of things, the way of the Force. 2 minutes to pull off the incredible. Yeah, so this is part of the issue, right? Leadership is still in effect. It's just these two dicks, though. So... Yeah, it's a shame we were never able to get it BSF because we've been suffering under the corrupted battle meditation all match. Might as well go for this, I guess. Let's have the counterattack since we're all in the neighborhood. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, alright. Well, we got 3. So, 3. Alright, so most of our options can deal with this at this point. Grand Inquisitor is probably not one of them. Wampa could be. Wampa could probably do that. We'll keep that in mind. I think we have a solid path through that, though. So if we have to multi-shot that, that's fine. Question is, do we have something to deal with this Darth Vader here in the back? That's really pretty heinous with the Relic 9 Royal still alive. I don't know how we would pull that off. We can try this Hux thing, though, this recommendation here from Jeffsky. Let's give that a go. I hope it doesn't have a dependency of crew, otherwise we're going to be bumming. Do I have one of my Phasmas? See, I don't even think I can run it. I don't have one of my Phasmacrons. I have actually 2 of them, but I didn't really plan on using them. So, relegated to a cleanup of some kind. Maybe this one with Savage. We'd need to have really high crit damage. We'd have to have healing immunity reliably applied. It's going to be hard to do without crew. Kitty, I know this is what you want, but it's not time. Your timing is terrible, Kitty. You and your sweet little fangs. Tenacity, was it? How do we mitigate this? How do we mitigate this? Yes, Kitty, I see you. I do see you. Dash could take this out. Dash isn't going to be needed up top. Dash could be used for Hondo. He is on call there. Hux can't be used here for sortie. Maybe as a cleanup without... But we would have to attempt Wampa here. If they get all this turn meter, what's the way to mitigate this with Wampa? Armor? Health? Armor, probably? But we don't have a lot of that. What about health? 9% and armor and crit damage. Crit damage is actually pretty good. And when we inflict a stack of damage over time on an enemy, gain a stack of protection up stacking until the end of the encounter. How's that grab you? That actually seems semi-reasonable. Are we just going to get completely destroyed on this? Yeah, JKL is pimping. He is a big boy. He did a lot of good work for us there. Him backhanding Malik and Darth Revan out of existence while having corrupted battle meditation. Spicy. Spicy. Kitty, I love you, but not right now, okay? Alright, if we die, we die. Let's see what happens. Said 58% win rate. I'm a gambling man. Oh man, we got that torture on us. That can't be good. And slap. Yep. Yep, we got the crit damage. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that protection actually is pretty brawny. That's pretty serious stuff right there. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, that sucks. This part sucks. Gonna need you to give me a turn or something. Ooh, womp, 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 womp. Just the big offense there. Okay, I don't feel like Grand Inquisitor is a good solution there. Yeah, Wampa. The tenacity down wasn't great, but it wasn't integral for why we took lethal damage. So, was that the basic? Is that the basic animation from BT1? I'm going to comment 1 drop, backhanded, BB8, but then BT1 used basic and deleted us. So what's important is that we tried. The JKR, JKL, yeah, we need to mark that red and comment, so... One drop. JKR leadership was on Old Ben. Needed to use taunt on his first turn. He never got a second turn. JKL was able to counter kill DR and Malik while under CBM, Corrupted Battle Meditation, but unable to push through Savage. So, there that is. Alright, so if we're talking about dealing with Lord Vader, we're going to want just the most extreme stuff for that. So we have to think about how to work our way up with what we've got. Now we've got a dash team. We have this more boo-boo Hux team. They'd be preloaded here, so Hux is at a disadvantage now. Might be one of the better choices. We do have to deal with VIP and all that again, so that's not great. Grand Inquisitor could possibly be a good solution here. Having somebody get hit will proc taunt, and we'll hopefully be able to buy our way out of that and lock them down and deny them turn meter. Question is does Inquisitors actually have something to deal with sortie, stacking protection mechanic? I don't know about that. I don't think so. So that is something of a problem in itself. Alright, well, we can think about that fight. There might be like a Tarkin cheese opportunity there, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it was working until it didn't, Revan. Yeah, that's, such is the way of things. Okay, so Hondo. Yeah, man, I don't know about all this. This is just some weird shit. I don't want to get space jammed on it, though. So let's go ahead and do some scoundrel stuff. So, dash. Andor. I don't think we want Nest here. I do think we want Young Lando. And L3. And Young Han. And the Dashcron. Alright. Let's roll the bones on this one. Alright. Roll out. Yep. This is the one we would want to do. We would ideally like to kill you. Alright, well, I didn't exactly go the way I planned, but alright. I mean, we would want to do this, right? Call you. Well, I guess we tried. Okay, now we get ability block. Come on, boys. I believe in you. God, that ability block was straight savage. Alright, so now he's got the Dispel, so that's a problem. The unique is a pain in the ass, but we'll see if we can work our way around it. Alright, pound through, boys. Well, that'll do. Okay. I think we're on to something. Or we can just get massively dodged. Aha. Let that be a lesson to me. Yeah. More of that. Yeah. Bonk. Nice. Fat dodge there. We can just basic hit. No reason to waste that nice juicy hit. We can go ahead and pop the foresight for free real quick. Ramp. More of that. Just basic. No need to do the healing maneuver. This might be a good time to use this one. Okay, we got the stun. Not bad. Prepared. I'm gonna do this. It's pretty spicy. Con up. Okay. Sweet. I'm gonna save this for nest. I'm gonna save that for the right time. Same here with this. Oh, come on. Are you fucking serious? Is this real life? How many fucking times are you gonna dodge? Okay. Just more dodges. That is just insane. Alright. Well, video games, man. What can I tell you? That was stupid. So we took Young Han. Alright, 63. Plus. Alright, so we got through that. Darth Revan's gonna be so random. Or, I'm sorry, Lord Vader's gonna be so random getting through that. Okay. Right, it's still Darth... No, it's still, Bastila and Savage up there, so we do need to keep that in mind. Yeah, the dodges are intense, man. I mean, this is definitely a guy who went hard on those crons, though. His total rerolls are more than double mine, so I mean, the guy got what he went for. Taking out those two pieces is good, but we didn't get Royal. Yeah, we didn't get Royal or Maul because Mando didn't get a second turn with the ability to snipe. So how would we work this down? So it would have to be maybe a bit more effort. Fudge. I mean, we have to accept that we might not get through that. So the first order of business is to make sure that our plan lets us get through the top. We have to finish this. Let's think this out right now. Because Savage ain't nothing. Savage isn't bullshit. Don't treat him with disrespect or nothing. Imperial troopers can probably get the job done, I think. Maybe our Hux mess. I don't know, it might not be powerful enough. We wouldn't be able to get to it permanently inflict taunt, so we would be stuck with BSF, right? So we need some means of either damaging, you know, BSF around or something else. We could do something like Dooku, Django. Maybe Asajj. Separatist bonus is real. The healing immunity is also real. That's not a terrible idea when I stop and think about it. Droidica seems like a natural fit. And then some kind of tank or a support or an attacker. None of these are really going to help us lock him down. We would need, like, Boba Fett, something else that can ignore taunt and let us go after, what's her name? So maybe drop Asajj and grab, so we have Jango, Droideka, so we'll grab Dadbot and Boba. And that way we have 3 characters that can ignore taunt, and we can cheese her down, get our critical strike up, and hope that that can make a difference. Armor penetration, 110%. That's reserved for Imperial Troopers. 44%. Okay, critical damage. What are the options? 10% crit damage, but then we have this stacking offense thing. That's probably wiser to lean into that. Okay, let's write this down. I like this team. This is kind of fun. Dooku, Jango, Dadbot, Boba, Droideka, Boba. Okay, we'll see what we can get here. It's probably going to be a mess, if I had to guess. Okay, so all these would go under. So that would just leave the bounty hunters exposed. That's right, it is an interesting comp indeed, Revan. Okay, so the thing is that what would be super cool is you not having foresight up, but I can't do anything about that right now. So there, basic, okay, you dodge. We are not really working towards a contract here, we're just trying to hit multiple times, I think. So we'll just take advantage of the basic in that respect. We'll try and fork out and stun. Yep, that's a good one. We will rocket here. Our chance of critical strike is greatly reduced, but that's the life. Likewise, we do have reduced chance of critical strike. Yeah, man, that sucks. Yeah, that, alright, so that's kind of good. That's kind of not as good. How's this suit you? Oh, shit! We got him! Oh, well, hell. Alright. Wow, this is a great idea to come up with on the fly. Fantastic. It's been a while since I've had to be resourceful like this, but hot damn. This will do just fine. Ha ha ha. Okay, 30 banners it is. That is ugly as hell, but we are through it. And we did it on the cheap. Well, whatever, you know what I mean. It's not cheap if it's a cleanup, but yeah. Alright, so he did... Looks like he might have meta-fleeted here. So he's got the B shift home 1, so that's always fun. Followed by Raddus meta. Sorry, Profundity meta. And then Executor triple attacker. Alright. So, I'd like to do Negotiator here. Against Profundity, we will take Executrix, and against Home 1, this boo-boo one, will probably take Malevolence. The possibility exists that if we should fail with Negotiator for any reason, it would be a lot easier to clean this up if we took in Finalizer first, tried to make it work, and then used Negotiator elsewhere. I don't really see a high calling for... We could use Finalizer, I guess, here against Home 1. That should work out very well, banners-wise, because we're not even dealing with the threat of, like, Millennium Falcon. But, there's no speed attribute. Okay. So Finalizer could work there, so Executor's likely safer. I am assuming this is a Relic 9. Well, it's a Relic 8, so that's kind of good. It does make the idea of Finalizer a little bit more favorable. How do we want to handle it? Negotiator's pretty safe. We might even keep our guy if we do it that way. So let's go ahead and set it up. Galactic Republic, we'll throw in, it's JKA. Here, we'll put in Sarge first. Flow, JKA. Then we grab you, and then we grab you, and then I believe we grab Evanhawk. So I think it's Ahsoka first. Man, I'm gonna have to look that up. Let me see here real quick. Negotiator versus Executor. Okay, so yeah, you would just do a basic, I think. Yeah, it would be the most direct damage. So you would take the mass assist on the chin. And I think you would bring in Ahsoka next. Depends on whether or not you've lost someone. If we don't lose Sarge, we would bring in Ahsoka, I think. And then, yeah, but what's our solution for Dispel? Well, that's why we wouldn't want to bring in Evanhawk at first. We could bring in Y-Wing anyway and use that as a Dispel solution. So that can work. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, exactly, and we'll just throw it a good 2-tab. This is indeed. It was always the plan, Dagger. All right, let's see if we can't screw this up. All right, that's pretty favorable as outcomes go. We wouldn't want to get dodged here, unfortunately, so we're just going to basic to have a sure thing. I guess we'll top off. That's not very nice of you. It's not nice of you either. I don't like you. Okay, so in this case, we would want to... We kept our tank, so we would want to call in Ahsoka first, right? So we'll bring her in and take the tenacity off of you, but go ahead and do the middle onto you. Yep, that's a good one. Alright, so far so good. Memory serves. Very, very good. Okay, taunt. Well, these are the breaks. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Kick the shit out of them. See if I care. Okay, we do take this. Yes. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Yeah, that's expected. You're not going to do anything if I do that, just basic. Sweep, we can go ahead and take the foresight off while we're in the neighborhood. Getting just wrecked. Let's go ahead and have Evanhawk in. We're probably going to lose JK here in short order. So, being mindful of that. We could cleanse you and reinforce the taunt. At least take breach off. That can't hurt anything. Come over here to you. Yep, now that there is not very fun. Yes, great time to have middle. Okay. Yep. Goodbye, old bean. Yes, mass assist will do right here on the Boba. Okay, yep, days on this guy is good. We will refresh chaff. We'll do basic. We don't need to bulk up there. Basic, keep applying pressure. We'll take the opportunity to take a new ship. Let's get 5s out here. We still have our tank. But our tank isn't taunting, and tank won't be taunting for a minute, will he? We could bring out the new tank then. Preserve what we have. Let's go ahead and stick with that. We have a taunt already on deck, so... yeah, let's just basic here. We'll save this. Yep, that's all cool. Everybody's dazed, getting destroyed. Okay, I see that. I see what you're about there, friend. Yep, turn meter. Basic, that's okay. Yeah, whatever, do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and put up the counter and bombs. Okay. Almost there. Stay on target. Okay, so we saved that taunt, and it was fortuitous. We'll save the taunt that we can put on Sarge here for one more turn, I think. Okay. This guy's down and out of the game. I think we can hustle a lone Houndstooth. Here's hoping. It's probably not easy without a Anakin, but we'll give it a run. And now we'll go ahead and set this up. Yeah, that there sucks. Let's go ahead and chaff. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, well, that's, I mean, would have been nicer if we were able to mass assist there while we still had buff immunity, but that's life. That's life. Yeah. Okay. 40 seconds. Ah, you son of a bitch. Are you fucking serious? Okay. 30 seconds. 1, 2, and middle. Gotta do that. Yep, doesn't matter now. Damn it. It pisses me off, man. Doesn't matter about the time. 15 seconds. Some janky ass bullshit. Yeah, look at all this. This cooldowns is terrible. Alright, so we just pulled that. So we'll let it time out there and we'll sweep it up with something. So that's fucking annoying. What was that? 5+, something like that? I forget what did it say on screen? Comment. 1 drop. After JK died, not enough damage to finish lone Houndstooth. That's the way of it, man. What a shame. Alright, Profundity. Okay. 1 and 2, 3. Mm, 4. Not likely to call Gauntlet. So we'll do 5, 6. And that should be all. Alright, here we go. It's going rough, TJ, but I mean, it is what it is. would have been a bad idea. Right, so we'll do that. Well, goodbye, my friend. Yep. Yep. Sometimes it do be like that. But you're not actually going to kill me before I call one ship, right? Yeah, I was about to say. It was about to be some real deal horseshit. Yeah, of course we drop the taunt now. Yep. Yep. Okay. Bomb him. Really impressed with you, Shuttle. Just hanging around, being a G. Come on. Alright. Yeah. Ah, you son of a bitch. I will never forgive you for this shit. Oh, another one? How many other, freebie hits are you going to give? I do actually want to use the third here and just try and do a huge hit on dash like that. That was pretty key. Alright, even though we just lost that. Now Profundity's going to ultimate here in a heartbeat. So we're lucky that we got the ultimate at all. Wow. So we actually get the kill for 63. Terrible banners, but it worked. It worked. Okay, so we have Malevolence and Finalizer remaining. Finalizer would do fine, I think, against this Houndstooth. So that shouldn't be much of an issue. And then we would have Malevolence to deal with this thing up top and be able to make short work of it. Either way, I think either way it could work out. I think I prefer the idea of Malevolence versus the Lone Houndstooth, if I'm being honest with you. Because at the right moment we could stun it. Yeah, and then just keep it locked down. On the other hand, Finalizer would just bully through. So we'll do that. We'll do Finalizer here, and then Malevolence up top. Okay. What are we looking for first? To have ideal control, you would have Shuttle. So we'll go with Shuttle up front, and we'll bring in Special Forces later. Do we need the other tie? I don't really think so. It's just this. 4 ships should be sufficient. The tie would be potentially helpful, but not a big deal. Is there anyone that would be a big deal to bring? There is the matter of... I mean, you could take Gauntlet, but what would you need Gauntlet for? You could try to get an opportune buff immunity. Yeah, that's not a terrible plan. Alright, let's roll that way. 5 ships seems sufficient. Let's have it. Okay, so we're just gonna keep you locked down. Yep, dodge seems about right. That seems about right for this evening. seems like an entirely probable outcome. Need a target lock for him to power up. Yeah, we'll work on it. Yeah, there's your target lock. Double dodge. Seems legit, honestly. Yeah, let's push turn meter here. Big hit. Okay, you didn't dodge that. I appreciate you, Broham. Target lock once more. Basic. On the silencer. Get the ramp. Basic. More ramping, so it's good. Gotta have him target lock. Okay, that wasn't anything to be concerned about. I think we can try and go for another big hit. Alright, that's getting us somewhere, I'll say that. He's about to break that. Let's just go ahead and hunt it. Refresh the offensive buffs on everybody. Basic. Yeah, the heal sucks. I won't bullshit you about that part. Okay, we'll go ahead and take this out since we're all in the neighborhood. No buffs to speak of, but we could shield. He's got high turn meter. No point in trying to inflict anything fancy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we've got target lock back on deck. Keep up with the hits. Keep up with the hits. Okay, we stuck the buff immunity. Basic calling silencer. We should be able to stick a stun. No stun. Maybe here? 2 chances. Still no stun. Stony just turn meter. Call. And there it is. Got the stun. Didn't get the kill though, shockingly. Alright, there it is. Alright, 47 then. Does anybody remember what the first kill was? What the first attempt was with Negotiator, banders-wise? Is it 5 or 6? I don't know. Killed a couple ships, though. Okay, and then we'll use Malevolence up here, and then see what we can throw at bottom before we throw in the towel on the evening. Let's see here. We'll take standard. Just these. That should be quite fun. Okay, so you're the only one I can hit. I could try and stun you, but it doesn't really do anything for me to stun you, to be honest. Bye, old friend. We could third to get rid of Foresight. It's probably a good idea. Sweep out. Alright. I like the idea of the stun more now. Yeah, bombs. And goodbye. So no taunt on deck, I'm afraid. That's a damn shame, friend. Now looky there. Now would you just looky there. Okay, I appreciate you checking, Revan. Thank you. I'll just write 5. I should think basic would be fine. Yep. Pumps. Basic. And that's it. 69. Alright. Man, I hope I can put the jam on him somewhere. He's got a lot of GL power, though. Still, he doesn't have Lord Vader. That'll be complicated for him. Okay, so this sortie team with the murder droids. I do think that maybe Grand Inquisitor can make that work. I don't think Grand Inquisitor's going to do a lot for us against Lord Vader. But not a lot really will anyway, so... Nope, wrong one. Now we do have Imperial Troopers, but that's kind of a last ditch to throw at Lord Vader, honestly. So, Inquisitorius. Okay. Yeah, I think it is a 5. Yeah, I appreciate that. Alright, so we've got this one, turn meter removal. Alright, let's see what we can do with this one. See if we can kick up some dust. It'd be nice to leave only one team standing if I had to. Oh my god, did you see that? He just did that to end the last fight. How the hell does he have another turn free and clear that way? What an asshole. We could do this for the mass ability block. That would be worthwhile, but we didn't land any of them. Let's just go ahead and do this. We gotta kill this guy twice. We'll just call assist here. Bonk you out of existence. That's spicy. Set this back. Alright, we're probably going to be able to Stone Age. What's his nuts? I don't know that we're going to be able to take down Sortie. It's going to be a long journey, if I'm being honest. But we were able to kill 2 of the droids, so I like my odds. Come on, give me some more stacks, friend. Yeah, we needed to have at least 5. We'll keep this the way it is. Okay, that's kind of lame. Yeah, the fire is complete shit. Not a fan. Heal out onto herself, I think. We want to keep that protection very high, generally speaking. Okay, we're getting there. Aw, the dodge was unfortunate. I wanted to have that 5th stack on time, but that's the life. 6 stacks, okay. That's pretty good. We get a torture down. Yeah, this might be pretty hard to clean up with Murder Droid under lock there. Okay. Just gotta get back up to 6. Yeah, I think we're battleship sunk with that one. Oh well, man. Even with tenacity down, I still can't get these purges to land. What gives? What gives, guys? Yeah, we got potency up, and you got tenacity down, and I can't get a ton of stacks to land. What's up? What's the deal? What's the deal? Okay. See you out there. Let's do that. That's a good one. Alright, 6 stacks. Torture. And dance. Just put it on auto. We'll give it up to God. We do have healing immunity applied, but that doesn't stop us from gaining buffs. We don't have a shock or anything to really impede, so... Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a cool idea. I mean, it was cool to kill 2 of the droids, so... This team will remain very dangerous until we can get rid of the murder droid. And now VIP's going to be back up again, too. Yeah, it's unfortunate with Inquisitors here, man. But that's the life. wild. We are actually doing significant damage. I'm actually legitimately impressed, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Okay, so then worked BI. Wow, we're actually doing significant damage here. God, if you can do it, guys, I'll be impressed. I'm open to the possibility of being impressed. How about it? 18 seconds? Aw, not enough, it looks like. Well, what an amazing bit of work. 10 seconds. Yeah. Oh well. Wow. She is barely standing, too. And I don't think she can save herself, so it's good that we put it on auto when we did. 7S, 2S, fifth brother. And, you know, there's a comment we can put in for that, but we don't really need to worry about it right now. GI, 9S, 7S, fifth brother. Okay. So these two low dicks. Need something like shock. Plague, I guess, could also work. Something else droid related. Maybe a suicide droid team? Something with lots of AoE? I don't know. I don't think that's the answer we're looking for. Because we would be able to kill Sortie, but I don't think... No, I think even Sortie... No, Sortie can't be VIP'd, I think. Right? So it's going to be the other droid. Weakest other ally gains VIP. So it's possible that we could kill her outright. What ensures that? We'd need to get the turn meter and the cooldowns. We could try Hux now and try and bully it. Hux is certainly not going to be useful to us elsewhere. No other squads to clear, so no reason to not be ambitious. Take you, so we have these. You know, we don't have Hux, but we don't have the Huxcron, so I suppose that's going to be okay. Crit damage we're out of, so it would have to be armor penetration here. We'll save that Imperial Trooper one, so 44% armor penetration is what we're going to try and rock. Let's see if this will work. Linky Triforce. This is a Claw Patrol guy, so maybe? Jesus, did you see that? Are you fucking serious? So he had the opener there right from the get. Mass assist and do the first kill. Yeah, that's, I mean, are you fucking serious? Come on. Okay. Okay. Guys, we got this. Alright, we got that one. Got the reset. Do this. Have this again. There's a good one. Alright. You two can three-shot a team like this. 29. Alright, so 32 total. And then it was Hux, Fox, FOTP, Kylo, and Foss. Okay. Alright, so the question is, can we somehow cheese this Lord Vader? Realistically, I don't see a lot of chances. I'll be honest with you. Once the chain cooldown reduction's gone, we'll have a case, but I don't know that we've got a lot of hope here tonight. you know, doing like IPD, that isn't gonna work. Maybe some kind of Night Sisters horseshit? We're not gonna have DACA, but DACA wasn't gonna help us here anyway. These bunch, maybe? Throw in Nest? There's no other scoundrel. Well, I mean, there is a scoundrel team, but Nest isn't going to shine there, and that whole team isn't really anything to be concerned with. There's a Mandalorian option. Is it bad to concentrate Nest this way? We could maybe use Nest in a different way. So, what are we looking for? What are we looking for? More AoE, very serious AoE. That's why I was originally thinking Nest. Acolyte isn't really going to help us in that regard. Damage just won't be significant enough. Maybe Nest and something else. But if we don't do the Night Sister, then we don't really have another assist. We need some other big damage AoE to make it worthwhile. Alright, we'll do this. Special accuracy. Take this one. That's got crit damage stanking for the... accuracy might be very helpful. We'll try this. We'll try this. What would Night Sisters really do here? Gosh, not a lot, dude. Not a lot. We're trying to do Plague and see if we can do anything and try and whittle somebody down. Because we really don't have much. I mean, we have Imperial Troopers, but the fact that we weren't able to snipe with Mando and we have to deal with both Maul and Royal standing here, that's bad. Yeah, see. Yeah, there's no reason to do this. We'll just withdraw. Alright, so it was crush into that. I mean, it's going to be like that, though. Yeah, and then Royal. Didn't Royal have a special too? Maybe we send in a burner here real quick and then try some type of Imperial Troopers jank. Send in 3. See what happens. Okay. So he's got full turn meter. But his middle is down, so he would have to basic there. Turn meter is just down on him. He won't start with a pre-taunt, so Maul will start in stealth. So I think we just do Imperial Troopers here, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Veers, Dark, Piet, Range, and what? What's his name? Chirrut? We'll take along our rebel fighter friend. So we'll see if this is enough magic. It's probably not, but could be something. Okay, now the alternative here is, I mean, realistically, Lord Vader's gonna have Crush. So trying to run without Chirrut seems pretty arrogant. Let's see if we can make this work. Otherwise, we're down now. We're down now. Right, so he does that immediately. He's up to 5. And yeah, so we're immediately in the shit. You got to deal with the potential of getting stunned when we go to do the mass assist because he's got his heal out. Ah, boy. We won't dispel anybody. It's not a dark sider. Okay, and we got dodged anyway. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's it, folks. We're not getting through Lord Vader, so we'll just withdraw on that one. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get ready to close out the stream. The possibility exists we could go 0-3 on the week, which sucks. We'd be just outside of the top 50. Like, it's really... I mean, we were inside the top 20. We were, like, number 15. But if you go 0-3 like that, yeah, that's tough. We'd be looking at an easier week for week 2, though. So, there's always a silver lining. All right, guys, before we close out the stream, let's go ahead and do my shameless plugs. Check out the YouTube for previous episodes of the stream. Check out my Discord if you want to keep up with when I'm going to go live and the results of streams like this. And then, of course, let's go ahead and shamelessly plug the Patreon. So check out patreon.com/Tastinix. Guys, I've been as high as rank 4 in the game, and I've gotten there through blood, sweat, and tears, and also picking the minds of my betters along the way. I am very happy to share that information with my supporters. Check it out. If you like that detailed report I did on my opponent early in the stream, then that is a Patreon level feature of OmegaBot, and you can bundle that feature in with a membership to me. Just check that out. That's available. Let's see here. Next is we'll go ahead and talk about the merch. Yeah, we've got the mug, the t-shirt, and the hoodie. Yeah, Revan, hats off to you. Thanks for powering through the dodge day. Yeah, this was a crazy set of crons, man. This guy is definitely known for having powerful crons. And it was a tough bracket this week, but that's what I'm here for. These are the people I'm here to fight. And it's I hope it's a long time before I see dodge again. You know, that's all I really have to say about that. All right, we have to thank the patrons themselves. We can't forget to thank the individuals who are not on this slide right now. Let me grab them real quick. Shout out to Darth QPPMG, Fen Rayu, and JJ's Productions Twitch. Appreciate you guys so much for your support. And, of course, we've got Ryan who bumped up to VIP access level, so thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the OmegaBot sub. At VIP Access, let's also thank White Wolf, Sam Vimes, Jobin4527, Sweens14, Lego Calrissian 2187, Deadpool Cow 28, Johnny Batawa, Sir Boss, and Trevor Boy Gaming. And Absolution, well, Eric Rose, he's no longer a subscriber here, but we wish him well. He's still active in the community. You're a good dude. Miss you. Absolution, you don't even play the game anymore, but you'll still pop in on stream from time to time, so thank you, buddy, for everything. You'll drop gifted subs on the community. Really very generous of you. And then, of course, our special thanks to Yoda Force here in Maw Vanguard. Past guild leader of mine, generous supporter of the stream. Really appreciate you, man. Hope all's well. To Mrs. T, my darling wife, thank you for tolerating me. It's been a pretty crazy holiday season here, so thanks for putting up with all the time that I spend on this game. To Dagger, my right-hand man, partner in crime, admin on my server, so on and so forth. He's also a generous supporter of the stream in his own right, so thank you for everything, dude. And, of course, Nomad's Reaper, a man who needs no introduction, just drops in from time to time, drops 50, 100, 150 subs on the community, thousands of biddies, just goes crazy with it. So thank you, man. It's really extraordinary. I really appreciate your support. If I were into tattoos, I would tattoo your name on my taint. All right, let's move back on over to the main scene and get you guys raided on out the door. And who's up and running? All right, we've got Zareth. I am honor-bound to support the fine folks here of Gambit, so let's get you guys set up to raid out. And it's been real. It's been awesome. It's been real awesome. I'm not going to bullshit you. It's been tough. It's been tough out here. I've been dicked on all week. Once by time, second by probably not great planning, and then third here, I think the planning was okay, but we just had incredible datacrons that we came up against, and that's the name of the game. That's how it goes. So we'll see you here next week, Wednesday night around 8 p.m. Eastern for Week 2, Round 1. Until then, take care, and yeah, deuces.